everyone. Our next guests are sisters Donna, Nikki, and Renee. They know great food. Their restaurant SugarKane serves up authentic Caribbean dishes with a Cajun kick, and they're here to share some of their delicious jerk recipes. I've eaten there. The food is tight. Ladies, I'm so happy you're here with us. Your restaurant has a beautiful vibe. There's live music on Saturdays. There's a DJ on Fridays, but the food is really where it's at. And I want to talk about your story a little bit because the three of you cook with such passion and love and flair. How did SugarKane get started?
Yeah, that honestly, that's all from our parents. My mom is from Trinidad. Our mom is from Trinidad. Our dad is from Grenada, and they cook big pots of food. Everybody, our house was the house that everybody came to eat.
Rice and peas, curry goat, like
fish cakes. And then my dad had a thing where a period that he was going through, I don't know, where he was jerking everything. So we would come home and there'd be jerk fish and jerk pork and jerk potatoes. Everything. We're like, Dad, you're killing us right now with the jerk. But
and with that, like our family and friends are asking us to cook this, cook that. So we're like, let's kind of make this into a business.
Right.
So that's how we started our catering company called Spike Punch, and then we did that for about 6-7 years.
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. And even when we were younger, we knew we wanted a restaurant. We had like a little restaurant in our house.
Yes.
We had people come sit down and eat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and
Yes.
we knew from the time we wanted a restaurant.
time.
That was a goal.
It wasn't just like the little IKEA kitchen that you do pretend burgers. You were doing real food.
Yeah, exactly. Daddy was cooking, we were selling.
Okay.
We didn't get to see any of the profits, but yeah.
Well, now you do, and I love the entrepreneurship of it all. So we're going to get cooking, and you will not be surprised. We're making jerk corn, okay? Daddy would be proud. So this is the appetizer, and Donna, you can get us started by talking about how we prep the corn.
Yeah, definitely. So obviously you get the corn, that's the main ingredient, and how we cook it, which my aunt taught us like years ago, was just quickly wrap it up in a damp cloth or damp paper towel and just pop it in the microwave for a few minutes, and you got cooked corn.
Amazing.
You know?
That's amazing.
Exactly, it's so
Amazing.
quick. And then in the restaurant, we put it on the grill. If you don't have a grill, you can use a pan, you can use an air fryer.
Right.
So next up, I am gonna put sticks in the corn. Like, who doesn't like food on sticks?
Right.
So you wanna have the corn, so the corn's ready, and it's obviously gonna probably be hot, so if you don't have bionic fingers, you may wanna use a tongue, you know? And the corn is softer now that it's cooked, so you can just quickly stab the stick in it.
Nice.
And I am also going to pass it off here.
Beautiful.
All right. Okay.
crooked.
A little crooked, but it's all good. And this is our jerk aioli. Basically, it's mayo based. So we actually make our own in-house mayo.
Beautiful.
And our own jerk
Like seasoning. Yeah.
So for you at home, you can always just use your own your favorite jerk seasoning.
Yeah.
Or you can just come down to SugarKane.
And it's a vegan mayo as well to make it vegan.
Oh, nice.
We offer it vegan at the restaurant as well.
Beautiful. So all sorts of options so everybody can eat.
exactly.
That's right. So we're basting it, and then there you go.
And we're gonna have our toasted coconut here. When we sprinkle the coconut on it, you can use sweetened coconut or you can use unsweetened. We use unsweetened at the restaurant.
Right.
Particularly, I like the sweetened one because I just like sweet.
I'm with you. So I'm surprised to hear that actually you don't use the sweetened one at the restaurant, because I remember I had the jerk corn and it felt like there was some sweetness.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, but maybe that's just the corn.
It's just-
That's
exactly,
just the
yeah,
corn, yes.
Yeah.
But I
Something
love the
about that.
coconut. It gives it a little bit of crunch, and I thought it was going to be all up on my teeth. But I just cut it off with a knife trying to pretend to be a lady. And it's delicious.
Thank you.
It's beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so we've done our appetizer. Now we're going to move on to our main, which is jerk fettuccine.
Jerk fettuccine.
Yes.
This is like our biggest seller at the restaurant. I love pasta.
Yes.
We love pasta. Who doesn't? And especially now with a little jerk twist to it.
Yeah.
So anyhow, we'll start off with our jerk cream. So again, you can make this at home. It's 18% cream, and you can just put in your favorite jerk seasoning. We use our own one.
Yep.
At the restaurant.
Specially made.
Exactly.
Our specially made one. So
You notice they're not giving you the recipe, and that's because you've got to go to the restaurant. Go to SugarKane.
yeah, And then once we'll get this going here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn up real high.
And I'm just grilling the jerk breast here.
Yes, the jerk breast is gonna go on there. So you can do it with jerk shrimp. You could do it however you want. We'll just pass the peppers, and then what you're gonna do is add a little bit of green pepper, red pepper, onion,
and sweet onion.
Right.
I think it's good for people to see this though, because you know, your dad might have been going through a phase in his life.
Yes.
But in real life, if you have that recipe that you might feel is getting a little bit bland, why not try infusing some jerk seasoning into it? You can put it in pasta. I wouldn't think of that originally.
Exactly.
So it's very smart.
Right. Like the pastas.
We thought, like, the three of us was doing a competition to see who can make the best jerk fettuccine, like years ago before we got the recipe.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, she won the competition.
Actually won, but
yeah.
It's mine.
That's how we got it. All of us did it.
Who's the oldest out of the three of you?
That'll be
I knew it.
Yeah, she's older.
The older, wiser, more attractive.
Yeah, she's a minute older than me, so.
A minute older.
Right.
That's awesome.
Down to the minute. Right? So right here, we're getting everything. You start to see your sauce start to thicken a little bit.
Yes.
And that's what you want. You want it nice and thick, but not overly thick. And then it's gonna put a little bit of Parmesan cheese or Grana Padano, either one.
Yeah. Do not hold back on that.
Oh yes,
Beautiful.
no, it just pasta and cheese.
So listen, while the fettuccine gets nice and creamy, because it is going to take a little bit of time, I want to talk to you a little bit about having a restaurant. Oh yeah, you did forget the wine.
Yes. Wine.
Later on in the show, we are going to be talking more about wine. So it's nice to have a little bit of it here, and we'll talk a little bit more about it later. But
of course.
We just went through a pandemic. It was a really tough time for restaurants.
Yeah.
How did you survive that?
It was
scary because we did have to shut down for about a month and a half.
Yeah.
Right? We didn't have the delivery apps or anything like that when we started.
Right.
So it was scary. We didn't know if we were going to get our staff back.
Yeah, we call each other every day, just looking at the news and just kind of figuring out, okay, what are we going to do? And when we find out that it had a little bit of support from the government, we were like, okay, guys, we can't close. Let's open, give it our best shot, you know, and because we had no idea what was going to happen, even if the staff was coming back or anything. So, had no idea.
It's super important that we support our small businesses. And while you played that up, I want to tell everyone a little bit about Buy Black's Restaurant Week that's coming up. SugarKane is one of the restaurants being highlighted by Canada's Black digital magazine Buy Blacks for their Restaurant Week. So it runs from November 14th to 20th and puts the spotlight on Black-owned dining establishments right across the country, not just here. So you'll find more details on our website at cityline.tv. It's a win-win-win situation. You get good food, you get to support the economic engine of the country, and these guys get to stay in business, and you get jerk corn. So let's look at the final plating there of the fettuccine, and yes to the garlic bread.
Yes to the garlic bread.
Beautiful. That is gorgeous. Sisters, thank you so much for these great jerk dishes. We are headed to break. Stay with us, everyone. We got more Cityline coming up. Oh, gosh, that was sweet.